A very good afternoon to you all. A very good afternoon to you all. Apologies for my background. I'm doing some laundry and my washing machine is sounding at the back. But I'm here today. My name is Jen the Blessed. If you follow me from Facebook, if you follow me from YouTube, if you follow me from Instagram, my name is Jen the Blessed. It doesn't change. So I would like to welcome you today. I've just been receiving a lot of inquiries. Sisi Jenny, talk about this. Is this something new or what? And let me just say, this is not something new. I'm sorry for coming a bit early. I'm going to be having meetings later this afternoon. I'm having reshuffles, like I said, with my work schedule, my work, which is not Facebook, my real work schedule. So I've got meetings this afternoon. That's why I had to do a live video now so that I don't have to miss today's live video. And I saw there is a lot of things that is circulating around social media. A lot of people are sending messages from my to my admin team in my messenger asking, Sisi Jean, tell us about this teaching opportunity. Let me tell you, family, it's not something new, okay? This thing has been there. I thought everyone knew about it. This opportunity has been there for teachers, primary and secondary high school teachers. It has been there since 2020, if I'm not mistaken. The United Kingdom has been recruiting teachers, and it has been there before the caregivers, okay? So it's not something new, but a lot of people find out from 2019 already. That's when they've been recruiting, okay? So I know there is a buzz, the link is circulating and all that. It's not something new, but I just thought, let me put the topic that I was supposed to do today aside, but it also has to do with the United Kingdom, so I'll do the other topic tomorrow. Let me address the topic about teachers, okay? So I don't expect a lot of people on this live video because I've lost them in terms of my time and we have missed each other, okay? So I'm going to tell you more about it. As to those that have been making inquiries and that are curious and finding out, Sisi Ginny, what's happening? Tell us about this teachers opportunity. I know a lot of teachers have been looking for an opportunity. Is it true they are sponsored? It's being sponsored? Yes, yeah, it's an opportunity that has been there. If I remember very well, since 2019, 2020, 2021, the opportunity for teachers to relocate to the UK has always been there with a sponsor license, okay? But the difference now between a sponsor license for teachers and a sponsor license for caregivers is the sponsor license for teachers is not easy at all, okay? It's not easy to get. Okay, that's number one. If anyone tells you that, come give me money, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Maybe they've got a school in the UK, maybe they've got a college in the UK, maybe. But if that person doesn't have a school, my dear, they are going to just take your money and squander your money and you suffer, okay? Here, I always bring you good news, good tidings, and I tell you the truth as it is without sugarcoating it, but the real truth. If you want the opportunities there, you just need to follow the process. For me, it's not an easy route, okay? It's not an easy one for teachers compared to caregivers, okay? But an opportunity is there for teachers that wants to go. It has always been there. It's not something new. I know it's circulating today on social media, but it's not something new. I remember 2019, some companies already in the UK were taking money from people in Africa, advertising that if you want a sponsor license to be a teacher to come to the UK, we'll do it for you. But they were collecting money. I remember it was like an HR company, what. I don't know how it ended, but my dears, you don't need to use anyone for this. You just, if you're a qualified teacher, primary or a secondary teacher, you really want to relocate to the United Kingdom, you want to work as a teacher, there is opportunities for you. You just have to follow the process so that you do the things correctly and so that you do qualify for this, okay? So I'm going to be giving you a rundown of how this thing works or how they do it, okay? So in terms, like I said, it's not an easy process for teachers, but I'm going to tell you, if you do not meet the requirements, you do not meet the requirements. Do not be scammed, okay? Because if it was easy to get a teacher sponsor license, a lot of people should be in the UK right now. So what you need, the first thing is correct visa or a correct status. When they say correct visa or correct status, it just means it's either you're a European citizen, if you're EU citizens, there are some requirements for you which are different from non-EU citizens. We fall under, when I say we, I mean people from Africa, we fall under non-EU status, which means we are other people that do qualify to teach in the UK, but we are not Europeans, we are not British. So our other status is to apply for visa, okay? How do you apply for this visa? You apply for this visa via sponsorship, okay? So the school that wants you must give you a sponsor license, which is your employer, to come and teach to the UK. And how do you get the schools? There are a list of schools, just like a list of sponsors, to know which caregiver company does have a sponsor certificate. There are schools, there is a list. I do have the list, but it's a long list because you get it from the British Embassy. If you go to .gov.uk, you will see the list, okay? Gov.uk, the list is there. I know some people will struggle to get the list. I know it's a long list. It's an Excel list with a big number of schools that are taking with sponsorship, okay? So what do you need to do before you apply for work? Before you apply for work, you need to have as a teacher from who trained out of UK, okay? So anyone from Africa, a qualified teacher from Africa, you qualify as a teacher that is trained out of UK. You must have, like I said, correct visa or a correct status, which we do have. We do have the correct status. We do qualify. We are out of UK. You must have your teaching skills and experience. They don't specify, depending with the school, how much experience should you have, but you know the minimum number. Teachers should know the minimum number of years that you should have. You can also go as a trainee teacher. There is a sponsorship visa for trainee teachers, okay? Unqualified teachers that are still studying, okay? There is an opportunity for you as well to go to UK as a trainee teacher without a salary, okay? So to those young ones that are studying, that's an opportunity for you, you just graduated from teaching college or whatever, you can go to the UK as a trainee teacher without a salary, okay? You must also pass criminal and their professional safeguarding checks. Who does the safeguarding checks is the teaching regulations agency, okay? Where you get your QTS. QTS means qualified teacher's status, okay? This is one requirement you need to be a qualified teacher's status. You must have that for you to be able to acquire a sponsor certificate. And what is the process to acquire that? You need to email them. There is telephonic. I do have their contacts. I can't put, the law in South Africa, POPIA Act, you are not allowed to put anyone's number or contact details without permission. That's why I don't give out people's numbers, people's contact details publicly. Hence, I put on subscription page because it's safe. So if you're on subscription page, I'll post it for you, their email address, so that you can inquire how do you qualify for the QTS, what are the requirements for the QTS, and they will tell you more for you to be a qualified teacher, to have your qualified teacher status, which makes you qualify to get a sponsor certificate, okay? And then once that is done, you apply to the teaching regulations agents, which I say I do have the details, and you go to the Department of Education on their website. If you want to verify, you can also get the website on the gov.uk. So that you know or learn a lot about what you're getting for it. This is a genuine opportunity for qualified teachers. This is genuine, okay? I don't know in terms of age, what's the age requirement, but remember, if you are almost reaching your retirement, they might not consider you, okay? So they need people that are still young. Remember, you'll be working with young children, you'll be working with young, energetic people, so they need you to still be a bit young. This is just common knowledge, common knowledge working with children. My mom is a qualified, she's got a master's in ECD. She's above 62. I wouldn't expect someone like that to go and work in the UK. She's already old, she's almost reaching a retirement. So we can't expect people that are reaching their retirement to go start a new life in the UK, to start the visa process. I don't think they will even get the visa, okay? I don't think in terms of age-wise to work, they are still looking for people who can serve for 10, 20 years. But our parents, if they're that age, I don't think they can still serve that long, okay? So that's the procedure. And then the most important thing for teachers is to get this QTS. And for me, I don't think it's difficult. For me, I think the difficult part is now, to start the process, like getting the QTS and inquiring and getting the stuff. Once you have got your QTS, I believe everything else will be smoother. They do the verification, they do your checks, they do everything, and you do qualify. Like I said, we do have teachers that have already relocated to the UK. This thing did not start now. It's just that yesterday, that's when the thing started circulating on social media. But it's not something new. From 2019, 2020, 2021 up to now, January, they were advertising again for teachers in the UK. So this thing came before the caregivers, but just that a lot of teachers were not aware. A lot of teachers did not know about this opportunity, but the opportunity has been existing for so long. Okay, so if you want, like I said, in the subscription page, I've put the QTS details to apply, to send an email, and to inquire. So all you need to do is to attach your documents and ask them, what more do you need to qualify for QTS? Okay, they will respond to you. There is a contact number, there is an email address, so you just need to send that and they will help you. Okay, and then you start going to the Department of Education. There are so many schools. Okay, so also to the people in subscription page, if you want the list of schools, if you give me your email address, because I cannot attach it anyway because it's a long list, so the only way I can share it is via email. So if you need the list for the schools, or want to qualify for your QTS, I'll give you the list of schools. But you can also get it on gov.uk. There is no secret about it. It's public knowledge. It's just that people just don't know how to browse around and to find it and locate it. But all the information is there, okay? There is also, not only for those that are qualified and experienced, there are also schools that take trainee teachers. So if you just graduated and you need an opportunity to work, or you need to relocate to the UK, there's another opportunity for you. Like I say, opportunities will never end. It's just that some of them we never spoke about them, but there are so many opportunities. And today I was actually going to tell you more as well about the working in government. Okay, the United Kingdom government is looking for civil service, those people that wants to work for the United Kingdom, the government. Okay, so there are so many departments again that need people to work for them. Why? Maybe what I know is when they start looking for people outside, that means the local people are not interested in those jobs. I'm just going to browse through it today, but I can tell you more about it tomorrow. Okay, so there is Department of Legal Department jobs. There's Department of Health and Social Care. But if you need health, you can get the health visa. You know, the one that comes with sponsorship. It's already out. Transport Department jobs, Education Department jobs. You want to work for the government as well as a teacher, those are other jobs as well. They've got Food, Environment and Rural Affairs Department jobs. These are departments in the United Kingdom that are looking to sponsor people to come and work for them. You must just be willing to relocate and do the application process, which involves your CV, your qualifications. Obviously, your degrees are considered on these jobs, okay? These are not jobs for people without qualifications. Your degrees are considered for this. Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sports, which they call the DCMS. International Trade Department. I know some study international trade policies. They've got degrees in that. You can apply and go work. You never know, until you apply and work in the United Kingdom. Department of Housing and Community Jobs. They do have a lot of opportunities. Work and Pension Department. So there are so many opportunities. It's just that we don't know about them, or we feel we don't qualify. But in actual fact, they do take graduates from Africa to work in these departments, as long as you are willing to live and reside in the UK, okay? And again, this is for young people who will start to relocate and serve in the government until, because that you will be gaining and working for your pension and benefits. So you must be young to qualify for such benefits, okay? Then you have got an opportunity. I'll tell you more about these jobs and what is required tomorrow. But today, like I said, I'm having a busy, hectic day. I'm just doing this live now so that I can quickly go and I'm not missing out on something. And I'm answering a lot of people that have been sending messages ahead in my messenger regarding this teacher's opportunity. So the opportunity is there, my family. It's not a scam, it's genuine, it's real. I can confirm it with you. You can also go on gov.uk and verify it's there, it's real, it's not a lie, it's not a scam. But I know there are Zimbabweans who are already charging money for these, so please be on the lookout. You don't need anyone, you can do it on your own. If you follow what I told you, if you read the procedure on my post, this live video, you understand what you need to do. All you need to do is just to play around with your internet, apply for QTS. Once you have got your QTS, once you have got the QTS in your hands, you can apply for any teaching job in the UK, especially with the schools that have got sponsorship. The list of schools that have got sponsorship, you also find them on gov.uk. For subscribers, I make it easier for you. I give it to you, okay? So if you're on the subscription page and you need the list of the schools, I can email it to you. You just need to post your email address on the comment with the details. I've also given you the details for this job, for how to apply for QTS and their contact number for QTS department. I've given it to you also in subscription page. So as soon as I'm done with this live video, you will receive the information if you are already in the subscription page. Why? POPIA Act here in South Africa does not allow me to share anyone's details, anyone's contact information willingly, like it's my details, okay? I'm not allowed, okay? I'm someone that is studying law and I'm a law student, so I comply with the rules and regulations of the country that I live in. Many people might not understand, but there are some things that I can't share for reason being I'm a law-abiding citizen and I'm a law student. There are certain things that I can't do, so I cannot do that. So I cannot put anyone's details, I cannot give away anyone's details because that's ignorant of me. POPIA Act does not allow, you are not even allowed to give anyone's contact number without their permission, okay? If you're still doing that, just know that one day you do it to the wrong person. It's not allowed, okay? So you cannot give anyone's information without their permission. Okay, so guys, this is it. I hope you have been helped by this video. Everyone that's gonna watch it, I'm going to upload it as well on YouTube. I'm going to run down now before I end this video. You need to have a correct visa, correct status. I explained that. You need to have your teaching skills and your teaching experience. I've explained that. Or you don't need to have teaching skills or a teaching experience. You can relocate to the UK as a student teacher, okay? You need to pass your criminal and professional safeguarding checks. That's criminal record, police clearance and stuff, and your professional, okay? You know, you'll be working with children, so they are very strict in terms of you had never committed any crime, you had never raped a child, you had never done any bad things to a child, okay? And then you need to register with the QTS. You must have your QTS status, okay? QTS means qualified teacher status. And then you need to apply for teaching regulation agents to get you. That's where you get your QTS, okay? You also go to the Department of Education to apply for jobs once you do have your QTS. And then once you receive your sponsor certificate, you can apply for your visa and the process is done just like that. So if you are really interested in it, all I can tell you is the sky is the limit. There are so many opportunities for you in the United Kingdom as a teacher. And I hope you guys have been helped, and I hope this was very informative to you. I'll be seeing you again tomorrow with another video regarding government jobs in the UK, how to apply, what is needed. This also is for people with qualifications, okay? So these topics are for people with qualifications, teaching or any other degree that you can work in any government department for the UK that I've mentioned. I'll give you the full information tomorrow. It's an opportunity, and a lot of people relocate and work in the government. Many of us, even the Canadian government, the Australian government, they do look sometimes for people out of Europe or out of America to work for their government, okay? As long as you do have a clean criminal record, good qualifications, they do take you, okay? I love you so much, guys. May God bless you. Apologies for coming a bit early. It's because of my work schedule and my load shedding schedule. Otherwise, I wasn't going to be able to do the video today. By end of the day, around 5 p.m., I'm so tired that I can't even lift my legs. My brain will be so tired. So that's the reason why if I don't do it earlier or between 4 and 6, I'll never be able to do it. But today, I'm going to be in meetings between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So So this is an opportunity for UK again for teachers. Okay, I hope I've given you more information, and it's an easy way, straightforward process. You just need to listen and go on the website and do what is needed. With that, may God bless you. I love you so much. It's not something new. It's not a new opportunity. It has always been there. It's just that some didn't know about it, and they've been inquiring and asking me about it. That's why I have to do it today. God bless you. I love you so much, and